皆さんおはようございます。Thank you for joining me today. This is the Japanese Easy News article of the day for Japanese Study for March 24th, 2026. 2026年3月24日の今日の記事でございます。For our headline today, we have スーパーの米。平均の値段が5キロで4000円より安くなった。Here is our short vocabulary list from the headline. We have スーパー supermarket or grocery store. Kome is rice. Now this is uncooked rice. You may be familiar with the word gohan. That is for cooked rice or a meal. Kome would be what you buy at the store to then cook at home to make gohan. So kome is uncooked rice. And we have heikin is average. Nedan is a price. Yori, so we attach yori to something, and then we have often an attribute after yori to say something is more of this certain attribute than this thing. So more than blank. Sometimes it'll be more blank than blank. And we'll kind of get into that in the article and in the headline. Then we have yasui, which is cheap or inexpensive. So jumping back to our headline, we have スーパーの米. So スーパー would be our supermarket. No, something from or of our supermarket. And 米, which is rice. So rice at the supermarket, or rice you would buy at the supermarket. スーパーの米. 平均 average. 平均の an average something, another noun we're connecting to with no here. So 平均の値段 would be the average price, 値段. And that price ga, it's going to be something or do something. It's our subject with ga here. 5 kilo. Now you can say 5 kilogram, which is fine. Or 5 kilo. Kilo can be used for kilograms or kilometers. And that'll just be context based, whether it means kilometers or kilograms. But here you can say 5 kilo. It's normally what most people will say for their everyday situations. So normally for rice, 5 kilo. So 5 kilo de, this is for 5 kilograms. 4000 yen. So 4000, it's going to be 4,000 yen. Going to be our yen. And then we have this yori, which means some attribute more than 4,000 yen. And that attribute is going to be yasui, which is cheap. And then we are taking yasui as an e adjective. And in order to connect naru, which means to become, to it, we drop that e and add ku. So yasuku naru, for something to become cheaper or less expensive. And then that naru, we are putting in the past tense or ta form here. So yasuku natta, became more cheap. So all together there, the average price came less than 4,000 yen for 5 kilograms of rice. So all together, rice at the supermarket or rice at the grocery store. The average price became less than 4,000 yen for 5 kilograms of rice. Okay, here is the rest of our vocabulary from the article. We have 最近 recently, 国 country, 毎週 every week, 売る sell, 調べる to look up or to do research, 今月 this month, 下がる to decrease or to fall, 続ける is to continue, 去年 is last year, 持つ hold or to have, 早く is quickly or rapidly, 考える is to think or to consider, and 会社 is a company. Alright, and here is a grammar point of the day. We have ではないか or じゃないか, which will come after a phrase. Not always the end of a sentence, but it's kind of the end of a clause. And literally what's going on here, so ではないか or じゃないか is just the negative is, so something isn't the case, but then we add the ka here for a question, right? We're saying, is it not the case that this is true? Or isn't this true? We can use it in lots of different scenarios. And the only difference between ではないか and じゃないか is ではないか is a little more literary and slightly formal, as I guess, as well. And じゃないか is more colloquial, more everyday speech. So, our first example sentence here, we have できるじゃないか. This is a very common one you'll see in media, both in anime, dramas, and all sorts of other things. So, できる would be to be able to do something. And じゃないか. So we have our じゃないか here, meaning, oh, isn't it the case that you can do it? If somebody told you they couldn't do something, or you didn't expect that they could do it, but, oh, it turns out they could. After all, it looks like you can do it. Looks like you can do it after all. できるじゃないか. Okay. Then we have, また地震が起きるのではないかという懸念があります. So, また, here we have again. 地震 is an earthquake. Ga here, so our earthquake is going to do something. And it's going to do 起きる, which is to occur or happen. So, また地震が起きる, an earthquake happening yet again. No, we're just kind of turning this into a noun to describe a state here. Is this not the case that this will happen? And then ではないか. So that's our, is this not the case, or is this not true? We're not sure about it. We're asking about it here. And then we've got という. So this is describing this noun we have here with the noun previous to it. Now, rather than no, という is a little looser. So like, what kind of 懸念, and 懸念 is a worry. What kind of a worry do we have? Oh, it's this kind of a worry. This という is kind of telling us what kind of a worry it is. So, また地震が起きるのではないかという懸念. You worry that an earthquake may, here we're in the negative, but still may or may not happen again. And then such a worry, all this describes our worry here. But then such a worry があります. It exists as a non-animate thing. あります. Or we have one. It could also be an alternate meaning of あります. We have worry, or there is worry that there may be another earthquake. Okay. And our final example here, I will try to get a really quick clip of this one, since this is from a Ghibli movie, Castle in the Sky, one of my personal favorites. Have これは王女様ではないか. So, これは kind of like, well, looky here. Literally, we have これ, this thing. We're bringing it up as our main idea. Oh, this thing. Look at this. And then 王女様 is how we say princess. If you flip these two kanji around, 女王 is going to be a queen, but 王女 is a princess. So make sure you don't get those two mixed up. But 王女 here, the princess, the sama is an honorific title. Okay? And then ではないか. And if it isn't the princess is kind of what this is doing here. So once again, this isn't a literal question, but we're using a question kind of say, well, looky here. If it isn't the princess.
これは王女様ではないか.
最近米の値段が安くなってきました。国は毎週スーパーで売っている米の値段を調べています。今月15日までの1週間の平均の値段は5キロで3980円でした。前の1週間より33円安くなりました。5週間続けて下がりました。前に米の値段が4000円より安かったのは去年の8月でした。国はスーパーに米を売っている会社が持っている米を早く売るために値段を下げているからではないかと考えています。
Okay, let's jump right into our article here.
最近、米の値段が安くなってきました。
Okay, nice and simple. Most of this stuff was from our headline as well. So 最近 is recently. 米の値段、米 rice 値段 is going to be our price. With a particle no. Describe a noun with a noun. 米の値段が安くなってきました。Again, we have 安い with くなる. Something will become cheap. Is 安い. And then we use てくる. We have that なる, and we put the て form, なる into the て form with くる to say there's a process leading up to a certain point. And then we have 来る in the past tense here with 来ました. So 安くなってきました. It came to a certain point, and that point is of becoming cheaper. So recently, the price of rice has become cheaper. It's taken a process to get to that point.
国は毎週スーパーで売っている米の値段を調べています。
Kuni is literally country, but in these NHK Easy News articles, it's normally talking about the government. So, country, Japan, or the government. Wa, our main idea here. 毎週 every day, or every week, sorry. スーパーで売っている. Super, it's going to be supermarket. And スーパーで at the supermarket. 売っている, so we have our verb 売る to sell in the ている form, which means currently being or currently selling. 売っている. And all of that is describing our next noun here, 米 rice. So rice that is being sold at the supermarket. And then something of that rice, which is the 値段. So the price of rice that is sold at supermarkets. Or something is being done to that price. And 調べています. Have 調べる to look into, to do research, to find something out. And who is doing this action of finding out this price? It's our main idea of the government or the country. And so Japan is looking into the price of rice that is sold at supermarkets every week. And then, sorry, for 調べる here at the end, we have ています. So once again, currently they are doing this. It's an ongoing thing and they're still doing it.
今月15日までの1週間の平均の値段は5キロで3980円でした。
Okay, so this is a good example of a very Japanese sentence where our main idea doesn't come more than halfway through the sentence and all the rest of this describing our main idea. In Japanese, you kind of have to build that mindset of you're building up to your main idea sometimes when you're describing your main idea. So let's slowly build that up. So we got 今月 this month. 今月15日 15th of this month. 今月15日まで up to the 15th of this month. And we connect to another noun with の1週間. So the period of 1 week up to 15th of this month. And something of that 1 week, の平均 is an average, and 平均の値段 is an average price. So, average price of the 1 week leading up to the 15th of this month, and that's our main idea here, は5キロで5キロ5 kilograms で for 5 kilograms 3980円 3,980 yen でした. So this was past tense of です here. So the average price for a week leading up to the 15th of this month was 3,980 yen for 5 kilograms of rice.
前の1週間より33円安くなりました。
Okay, and 前の1週間. So 前 means before or in front of, and then when you use it for 前の connected to a time, that could mean previous something. So we have 1週間 again, the previous period of 1 week. And then より, we are comparing something. Once again, we're using a more than, right? So, and what is more than? How cheap it is with 安い here. So 前の1週間より more than the previous 1 week. 33円 33円安くなりました. So 安くなる, once again, to become cheap, and that is in the past tense. So this became, or this is 33 yen more cheap or less expensive than the previous 1 week. 前の1週間より33円安くなりました。
5週間続けて下がりました。
Okay, so once again we have 週間 with a number in front of it. So 5週間 would be a period of 5 weeks. Then we have 続けて. So this is our verb 続ける, or something to continue. However, when we have 続ける in the te form followed by another verb, it's saying that this verb is continuously happening, still happening. And since we also have a time period here, it's saying this verb is continuously happening or has been happening for this period of 5 weeks. And our final verb here is 下がる, which is to decrease or fall. And that is in the past tense. So 下がる, 下がりました. So this has continued to fall for 5 weeks. That's the price of rice, right?
前に米の値段が4000円より安かったのは去年の8月でした。
Okay, 前に, so once again, previously, 米の値段, price of rice, が, gonna do something or be something, 4000円より安かった. So we have 安い here in the past tense, 安かった, so was cheap. And then with this, yori was cheaper than 4,000 yen. And then this no wa. So if we want to take this as an idea and use it grammatically in a different way, we have to turn this key adjective, yasukatta, into a noun with no. Now, no can replace all sorts of nouns, and it's going to depend on the context, what it means. But in this case is the time. So the time when the price of rice was previously cheaper than 4,000 yen. Or previously when, or the last time that rice was cheaper than 4,000 yen was 去年の8月でした. So 去年, last year, no, something of last year, 8月, August, the 8th month. でした was. So the time when price of rice was cheaper than 4,000 yen with this 前に, the last time it was in August of last year. 去年の8月でした。
国はスーパーに米を売っている会社が持っている米を早く売るために値段を下げているからではないかと考えています。
Okay, this is a long sentence here, but if we break it down very simply, we have 国は and a big quote here, and と考えています。So と helps us kind of say, okay, all of this stuff before the と, just like a quote, and this is something that somebody is, the next verb, which is 考える, to think or consider. And that is in the keiru form, so they're currently doing this. と考えています. The country or the government is thinking or considering or come to the conclusion that, and then all the stuff in this quotes is what is being thought. or considered, or that's their idea. And inside these quotes, we have スーパーに supermarket に to the supermarket 米を売っている米 rice 売っている currently selling rice with the O telling us that our rice is the thing being sold 米を売っている and that's describing our 会社 which is a company. So the companies that are selling rice to the supermarkets スーパーに米を売っている会社が so they are going to do something or be something with this が持っている米 so 持っている this comes from our verb 持つ in the ている form 持つ is to have or to hold and ている currently have so 持っている米 the rice they currently have oh they're going to do something to that rice 早く quickly 売る or yeah 売る so to sell so to quickly sell the rice that they have ために so when we have something connected to ために that's in order to that thing so 持っている米を早く売るために in order to quickly sell the rice that they have 値段を so 値段 is price oh, we're doing something to that price. 下げている So we had 下がる previously is when something drops or falls. 下げる is the transitive version of that verb, which means someone is making it fall, or someone is decreasing it, or making it less, or lowering the price here. So 下げている So this kind of all up to this point is a single idea. And that idea is that companies who are selling rice to the supermarkets, スーパーに米を売っている会社が that tells us they're going to do the action. 持っている米を早く売るために値段を下げている. So they are lowering the price in order to quickly sell the rice that they have. Trying to get rid of the stock they have of rice. And then we are after 下げている we have から so we're giving that as a reason. And then we're not sure about it, but this is our idea. So we have our grammar point of the day with ではないか. Could it not be the case that, and that is what the government is thinking 考えている So the government is thinking that the reason this kara connects back to why this is cheaper than 4,000 yen, why the rice prices have decreased so much. The government is thinking that the reason for that, or maybe the reason for that, is because companies who are selling rice to the supermarkets are decreasing the price in order to quickly sell the rice they have or to get rid of their stock. So there were some sentences in this article today that were a little bit longer, a little bit more complex, but hopefully that kind of made sense. Please, if you have any questions on what's going on or maybe even how to use some of these words or phrases, leave them down below in the comments. If you live in Japan, hopefully you're enjoying the lower prices of rice, because who knows how long they'll stay that low. Hopefully they continue to decrease, but we will see. Thank you so much for being here, and if you have not yet, please like and subscribe and hit that bell so you're notified when we upload these easy news articles, and I will plan on seeing you later. Mata ne!